Welcome back to Pinkvilla again. And just a few days back, we unveiled the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE edition. It's a 5G variant this time, and I love the phone, especially its color. This is the first impression video of the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE edition, and we're going to take you through what we liked about the phone, what we expected to see in the phone, and also some of the things that probably are notched down from the S21 Ultra. However, it seems like a very good package. I love the weight and how it feels in the hand. It's a little slimmer than the S21 Ultra, and there are a lot of similarities between the S21 FE edition and the Samsung Galaxy Fold 3 where the camera module is concerned. The flash is placed a little differently, but otherwise it looks very similar. They're going to be using the same algorithm as the S21 Ultra, again with some features that are going to be missed. Let's talk about the specs on the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE edition. To start off with, let's talk about the display. I did mention earlier this has a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED 2X display with a resolution of 2340 into 1080, and it does support 120 Hz of refresh rate. So you get a seamless experience when it comes to your overall visual experience. And initially we never thought that anything that is above a 60 Hz display would mean a lot, but now that we're using it, the overall buttery smooth feeling that you get when you're using these phones is just amazing. With respect to the processor, it's running the 5nm Exynos 2100 processor, which does bring it down as compared to the Snapdragon processors, but then Samsung has always said or maintained that the Exynos processor 2100 or any of the Exynos processors are at par with the Snapdragon processors. And in India, unfortunately, we have always got the Samsung Exynos processors over the Snapdragon processors. So we've not really noticed the difference between a Snapdragon processor and the Exynos processors. This FE edition S21 has 128GB of ROM and 8GB of DDR4 RAM. So you're not going to run out of that computational power anytime soon. It does house a 4500 mAh battery. It does also support 25 watts of fast charging, 15 watts of wireless fast charging, and it can also reverse charge a lot of your other devices. Maybe it can be your other Samsung phone or even your Galaxy Buds. The overall feel of the phone is pretty neat. It does continue the frost glass feel from the S20, S21 Ultra, and even from the Note series. And overall, it feels very neat and textured. And because it's a textured or a glass matte finish look, you will not be able to see too many fingerprints, so the phone is going to stay cleaner for a longer time. The body of the S21 FE is encased in an aluminum casing, and it is sturdy and strong and also maintains less weight. So in spite of the features or the hardware that are packed into this phone, it is quite nice and light. The front camera on the S21 FE is a cutout camera. It is slightly larger in diameter as compared to the other phones or other competitions, but you seldom notice it on the top. It is a 32 megapixel snapper, so you get good selfies out of this camera. Out of the 3 sensors on the back, 2 are 12 megapixel sensors and one is an 8 megapixel sensor, which is the telephoto lens, and it's compatible or is capable of the 30x space zoom. Overall, the phone feels solid. It's a very good phone at a slightly drop down features from the S21 Ultra. Yes, there are some features that you might miss out on the S21 FE as compared to the S21 Ultra. But with respect to the kind of competition that the S21 FE is going to be going out at, it's a well-packaged phone. This is Aurelius from Pinkvilla Tech, and this has been our first impressions of the S21 FE edition, olive green color. I love the color on this phone. For an in-depth review of the S21 FE, stay tuned to Pinkvilla Tech. Do like and subscribe, and if there's anything in particular, do leave us a comment. Have a good evening ahead.